You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 72 degrees, going up to a high of 86. Lovely. Actually, that's kind of hot, y'all. Like, it's still beautiful, though. I'm not going to complain because it could be 12, but instead it's going to be 86. And right now it's 72. I took my stroll out this morning. It was beautiful. And it's going to be a beautiful day altogether. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I did. I had a great time. Didn't do very much. I went to dinner, of course, on Friday. I went to dinner Friday and Saturday. That's always nice when I can eat crabs. I eat crabs both days. I know, it's so sad. I'm not going to even say that. Anyway, I love crabs. So, had dinner 2 nights in a row with crabs, which I love. And then I had spent some time with my brother at his new house with his family yesterday. His brother-in-law and his mother-in-law came down from Boston, so that was pretty cool to hang out with them. So that was really nice. And my daughter, my granddaughter, so we had a nice time over there just hanging out with them. And just a beautiful weekend, just beautiful. And looking forward to another beautiful weekend this weekend as well. So I hope you had a beautiful weekend as well. Listen, let me just say this. I don't care where you are in the world. If you have a birthday shout out, an anniversary shout out, an engagement shout out, a new baby shout out, a graduation shout out, email me, Audrey at Good Morning Gwinnett, and say, please shout this out. Give me the person's name, whether it's a birthday, an engagement, an anniversary, a graduation. Give me their name, what it is, and what date I should shout it out. So, because I want to shout out birthdays. I want to shout out good stuff. I try to make this show a good show, an inspiring show. So I love doing birthdays. I love doing I really love doing anniversaries because that just shows that somebody have accomplished something, right? Whether you've been married for a certain amount of time, whether you have overcome an addiction for a certain amount of time, whether you have stuck to your diet for a certain. Listen, if you can stick to a diet for a long time and have an anniversary date, yeah, let me know because I struggle. Yeah, I know I struggle. I talk about it all the time. I'm trying to have an anniversary date. For me is like from 1 week to the next week. But when it comes to dieting, yeah, I'm just saying it is because I just, oh my God, when it comes to that, I'm not disciplined at all. I try really hard. I would never stop trying. One day I will celebrate. Well, let me just say this. I'm celebrating an anniversary. I said all that, but I'm actually celebrating. April the 23rd was my 4-year anniversary for losing 120 pounds. So that is a celebration, right? But I got like 30 more to lose. So I need to celebrate the small wins. So I am celebrating. April 23rd was my 4-year anniversary for 120 pound weight loss. I still got 35 pounds left to lose. Matter of fact, I did lose a pound this week, 1 pound. And I was like, so I jumped on the scale like, yes, I'll take that 1 pound, which I will. I'll take the 1 pound. 1 pound compounding, that adds up. So if I do 1 pound a week for the next 12 months, that's 48 pounds. I'll hit my weight loss goal, right? When you think about it like this, like, oh, okay. It's that instant gratification that we want, right? Like, I want to lose that 35 pounds like right now, but in an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way. Yes, I don't want to lose it without that. Yes. All right, so it's National Melanoma Monday. It's National Life Insurance Day, and it's National Truffle Day. Let me just talk about life insurance for a second. A lot of times when people think about life insurance, they just simply think that it's some insurance to make sure that you bury that person, but it's not. Life insurance is income replacement for those of you who don't have it. So God forbid something happens to that person in your family and that person is the breadwinner. If that income goes away, somebody's going to struggle in your family, right? If that income goes away, what do you do about making it when that person is the breadwinner or they make the most of the money? So life insurance is not just about burying somebody. It's about income replacement for the people that are in your house. The other thing I want to share with you about that is that they have policies these days where they have what's called a living benefit. And so with the living benefit, let's say, for instance, God forbid, you're diagnosed with cancer. Depending on your policy, you'll be able to get some of that money out while you're still living. And so you want to make sure that if you have an insurance policy, check with your agent to see if you have a living benefit, benefit as a part of your policy. And most of them come with that these days, because that they know that some people they get sick and then they can't work, and if, depending on how their jobs are set up, they may not have the type of insurance that's going to support them throughout their illness, and so they can rely on their insurance policies, their life insurance policy, to go back and take that money out of the policy while they're still alive. Now, I've heard of people who have been diagnosed with terminal cancer and took the money out of their policy and then wound up beating terminal cancer. I mean, anything could happen. Here's the thing. If you have that policy, and what the woman did was she took the money out and she decided, you know what, I'm going to die, so I'm going to travel before I go. She took the money out of her policy, and cancer is a disease that's brought on by bad health habits, right? That's my belief. That's my belief. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one, but I believe cancer is a combination of bad eating, stress, unhappiness, because I feel like all that feeds into and it makes this cancer in your body. So that's why I try to be zen. I try to, even when I'm feeling funky and I'm going through my stuff. I told my husband the other day, I think I'm going through a midlife crisis, right? And he didn't know what to say. He was just like, why you think that? That was the end of the conversation, which I didn't expect a lot out of him because he's not a talker like that. But when you start to think about things in your life and the things that you want to achieve and the things that you didn't achieve, and then if you're unhappy and if you're not eating well, if you're not sleeping well, I think that's a breeding ground for cancer. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just talking about what I personally believe. This is my personal belief. But anyway, the woman had got diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she took some money out of her life insurance policy. And she took that money and because she thought she was going to die, to clean up some things, make sure her finances were in order so her family didn't have to worry about that when she was gone. And then she traveled. And she traveled and came back and she was cancer free. She probably needed that break, But anyway, I said all that to say, if you do not have a life insurance policy, consult with the life insurance agency today. If you do have a life insurance policy, check your policy benefits and see if you have the living benefit rider attached to it. If you are in the state of Georgia, New Jersey, or North Carolina, and you feel like you need some life insurance, I am a licensed life insurance agency. I don't talk about that a lot because most of the time I talk about business. But if you are in need of a life insurance policy and you live in the state of Georgia, the state of New Jersey, and the state of North Carolina, I can write you a policy. So email me again, Audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, if you need a life insurance. I don't talk about it, but I do. I'm licensed. I've been licensed for a very long time. So email me, Audrey@goodmorninggwinnett, put life insurance in the subject line, and I'll get back to you and see if I can help you. That's in the state of Georgia, North Carolina, and New Jersey. Okay? All right. Let's get on with this show. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by, listen, it is May, y'all. It's the second day of May. Today is May the 2nd. Yes, we are almost halfway through this year already. Time does not wait for anyone. Not at all. Not at all. In the meantime, let's get on with this. Man, I gotta. You know what? This is crazy. This is so crazy, y'all. I do the horoscopes every day, and these horoscopes are brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. And there's a message. Now, I don't know how long this message has been up here, but there's a message that popped up on Michael's page. It says, your astrologer has cancer. Watch this video. I gotta watch the video because I just, honestly, and I see this, right? And for some reason, I think I've seen it before, but I think for some reason, I just see the word astrologer and I see cancer, but I'm thinking something with the horoscope sign Cancer. But anyway, I have to go back and watch that video because it says, your astrologer has cancer. Anyway, our horoscopes are brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. I pray that Michael is doing well if this is him. And I will go back and look at that video later on after I finish the show because I need to know what it's saying. Anyway, today is Monday, May the 2nd. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Your emotional state will vacillate rather than making a scene. Communicate quietly about the way you feel. You can make extra cash if you act on a hunch. All right, listen, you can act on that hunch, right? But do your homework too, Aries. Don't just act on a hunch. Make sure you know what you're acting on. That's very, 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 very important. Okay. In the meantime, tell a person how you feel. Like they can't read your mind. And that's really hard. People try to see, I was just talking about that, right? You keep everything held in, you don't share with anybody because you don't know how to communicate. So you quietly just keep it held in, and nobody can read your mind, Aries. So you have to say what's bothering you. You have to say the things that you need to get off your chest. Yes, somebody may get mad, but guess what? They got the rest of their life to get happy, right? So say what you got to say. Now do it in a nice way. You ain't got to be mean about it, but at least get it off your chest. And here's the thing. When you get it off your chest now, just be open to whatever you get back. Because sometimes you don't say anything because you don't want to get the truth back. But you may need to hear the truth. That's all I'm saying. People hold stuff in because they feel a certain way, right? They feel a certain way and they know how they feel, but they won't say anything because they don't want to hear what the other person has to say back to them. Because a lot of times it's the truth. And a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. But listen to the truth. The truth shall set you free. I'm just saying. Taurus, you'll get to your destination just as quickly. Your tendency to dramatize may be a little much for your partner to take constantly. Do your own thing. Listen, stop being a drama king, a drama queen. Stop. It's going to be too much. That person is tired of you with all that drama. Stop it, Taurus. Stop it. In the meantime, do your own thing. Don't worry about what they're doing. Just do your thing. Do you. You know, that was a saying back in the day. Just do you, boo. That's all. Gemini. Think twice before you pursue unrealistic endeavors. Social events will be favorable. You must take care not to overexert yourself if involved in sports. Get involved in sport. Listen, don't overdo it. Y'all know I bowl. I'm wrestling with this because I bowl in a league. We bowl every Thursday, and our league is about to come to the end for the season. And part of me wants to bowl in the summer league, but part of me wants to take the summer off. So maybe I'll just take the summer off and bowl leisurely. You know, when I want to, because we bowl every Thursday at 7:00. And so I've been doing it for the last 2 years, and I bowl right through the season. Like I bowl all season, host all year round is what I do. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to bowl all year round. I think I'm going to take the summer off and just kind of enjoy. And I still may do that. My problem is I hope I don't take the summer off and do nothing. Because at least on Thursday, I have something to look forward to. If I take off Thursdays and then I'm not doing anything on Thursdays, that's going to be a waste. So I have to make up my mind before the season is over in 2 weeks. Cancer, avoid extravagance or risky financial schemes. You will be relentless when it comes to getting yourself back into shape. Romance will develop through work-related activities. All right, listen here, Cancer. You're looking for love. You got to go hang out at the work-related activities. I don't know what those are. Could be a conference meeting with the team. It could be lunch out with the bosses. I don't know what that means, but romance could develop. Now, here's the problem with that. If they work at the same job with you and it doesn't work out, you got to see that person every day. So, unless you work virtually. But here's the thing. Unless you work virtually. If you work virtually, chances are you may not have to see that person at all. Unless y'all get together. Leo, your temper could get the better of you if you confront personal situations. Don't be critical or overly opinionated with dislikes. It could cause disapproval and unwanted opposition. Put your emotional energy into passion, not anxiety. I know. Listen. I know you have a tendency to be overly opinionated, Leo. I get it. But here's the thing. Nobody cares. Not today. Your opinion is your opinion. So if you're going to be critical or opinionated, keep it to yourself. Don't nobody care. Otherwise, it's going to cause problems. It's going to cause unwanted opposition. It's going to cause disapproval. All these things it's going to cause today. And that's because you want to get your point across, what you don't like, what you dislike, don't do it, not today. If you want to keep the peace, keep it to yourself. Virgo, take on positions that offer you on-the-job training or pay for courses related to business. Don't cause a scene, but when you get home, let your partner know how you feel and why. You're eager to learn. All right, the best thing you can do for yourself, Virgo, is personal development. I'm just going to say that. Learn a new skill. Because if you want a better paying job, you got to know how to do some better paying things. That's just the point. That's just the truth. You can't keep doing the same thing you've always done and expecting to get an increase. You got to do something different. You got to up level. You got to upgrade. Take a class. Learn a new skill. Classes are a dime a dozen right now. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars taking any class. Not today. You can learn anything you want. Most of that stuff you can learn for free. I'm just trying to help somebody out today. So Virgo, if you want a better paying job, learn a new skill. Add some relevance to your resume. You know what I mean? Add what people are looking for. If they're looking for project management, go out and take a project management class. Doesn't take that long, doesn't cost that much. I'm just trying to help somebody out. If you want to learn how to be a marketer, go out and take a marketing class. Doesn't take that long, doesn't cost that much. You want to be a social media influencer, go out and figure out what that is. Doesn't take that long and doesn't cost that much. Once you have the skills, now you can use those skills to level up. Level up your lifestyle, level up your bank account, level up, baby, level up. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Communicate with relatives who may need advice in order to find solutions to their existing problems. Travel could turn out to be more exciting than you imagined. Think twice before you volunteer information. Yeah, think twice. Loose lips sink ships. So before you open your mouth to volunteer, think about what you're about to say and think about who you're about to say it to. Does it really need to be shared? Ask yourself that question today. You know what I'm saying, Libra? Think about that. Scorpio, being unappreciated by your boss can make it hard to do your work more effectively. You should be able to tie up loose ends today. Invite friends for a visit. Yeah, invite your friends out. Listen, I know sometimes bosses just don't appreciate you. And I think that's so horrible because without you, they have no business, right? Unless they do it all themselves. And trust me, doing it all yourself is not fun. So when you got good people willing to help you, appreciate them folks. Show them some love. You know what I'm saying? And if your boss doesn't appreciate you, maybe you need to think about a new boss. I know that's scary, right? But just think about that for a second. Sagittarius, you may be emotional about the way an organization you belong to is handling its business. There'll be difficulties if you spend too much. Friendships will be ruined if you let too many people get involved in any disputes. Keep folks out your business. If you got a dispute going on, don't put other folks in the dispute because they can make it way more worse than what it already is. Keep them out of the dispute. Keep them out your business. Don't tell folks, I get it, you want to share it with somebody, but do not share. You got friends that you can share stuff with and they won't tell a soul. They won't even talk about it. They just listen. I got friends like that. I have friends that I can go to and talk to and they won't say a word. They would just listen. They'll listen because that's what they do. And I have friends I know if I want somebody to get hyped up with me about them, I got them friends too. We all do. But here's the thing. Everybody shouldn't be a part of everything. So if you're having an issue with anybody today, Sagittarius, anybody, don't get involved. Don't let other folks get involved in it because it's going to make it worse than what it already is. Just trying to save you some pain. Capricorn, listening can be more valuable than being a chatterbox. Shut it down. Property investments, insurance, taxes, or an inheritance should bring you financial gains. Put some energy into getting back into shape. Listen to reason. All right, listen here. Somebody done blessed you, Capricorn. It's coming your way today. Property investment, insurance, and taxes, and inheritance. Yes, it's going to bring you some financial gains. I know. Don't spend it all in one place, though. Don't spend it all in one place. In the meantime, get back into getting into shape again, whatever that means for you. Because here's the thing, getting into shape means different things for different people. For me, it's a size 12. Yeah, that's getting it. For some people, that's like, oh my God, a size. No, to me, it's a size 12, 14, I'm straight. Yeah. I'm at 18 right now. So 12, 14, I'm straight. So for some people, 18 is good. I want to be between 12 and 14. Anything below that is a no-no for me. I'm just saying it is. Aquarius, your confidence will stabilize your position. Romance will develop if you get involved in social events that deal with children. Real estate and joint venture, financial ventures will be, okay, look at you, will be profitable. Okay, there goes some more money flowing. We like money, don't we? No, we don't love money. We like money. Yes, your confidence going to stabilize. You got romance on the rise. You got real estate and joint financial investments making you money. You got it going on today, Aquarius. Yes, thank your lucky stars, baby. Thank your lucky stars. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Find an outlet for any mounting frustrations. Consider a creative hobby. You will get drawn into groups that are not favorable to you. Don't let others exhaust you financially. I ain't got nothing for nobody to be exhausting me financially. I don't know about you, fish. And trust me, I always consider creative hobbies. I got so much in creative things. I got resin molds. I got a Cricut that I've never used. I'm so ashamed to say that. I got a brand new commercial Cricut that I have never used. It has been used, but it hasn't been used by me. My husband bought it about 3 years ago for Mother's Day. I got paint. I have canvases to paint. I think about being creative all the time. I just don't have the time to be creative. That's the problem. So my day for creativity is supposed to be Saturday, but by the time Saturday rolls around, I'm exhausted. I don't want to do anything, which is, I just don't want to do it. Anyway, let's not let people piss us off today. Don't get drawn into groups that are not favorable to you. Just try not to do that. And don't let folks suck you dry financially. Just don't do that either. Okay, fish? In the meantime, think of something creative that you can do. My other problem about being creative is that once I become creative in this joint venture, this endeavor, then it almost turns into a business like always. Not a good thing. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thos. And now let's get on to some news that you can use. Well, go Dogs. That's all I got to say. I was checking out some of the draft this past weekend, and boy, did the Dogs put them in the NFL. Did they put them in the NFL? Yes, they did. Georgia Bulldogs break a record with 15 players selected to go into the NFL. Yes, the draft was this weekend. I like watching the draft because I like seeing the excitement on the kids' face when they find out where they're going in the NFL. Now, once they get there, they got to play hard to stay there. You can get there, but you got to play hard to stay there. We had 15 coming from UGA, baby. Yes, Bulldogs put them out there. That's because they had a great year. You can't put people in the NFL if your team suck. But we had 15 broke a record. So congratulations to all of the young men who got drafted to the NFL this past weekend. I wish you guys much success. My family is a football family. We thought my nephew was going pro, and he had a signing day. He got an agent. We were praying. My brother did the same thing though. So we thought my brother was going pro when he was playing football. We thought my nephew was going pro when he was playing football. We got one nephew left. I think he may be it. So let's see, y'all. We got another 2 years before he even get to that point. But he has a bunch of college. We got another 2 years before he even get to college. So he has about 17 college offers right now. He's a 10th grader. He'll be a 10th grader in September. So anyway, congratulations to all of our young bulls who came out, young dogs who came out of UGA. I hope you get in the NFL. You be careful and you do great things. Make your families proud. I think that's beautiful. I love it when I see it. I remember when Russell Douglas went to the NFL. My brother was his coach, his high school coach, and my brother was there with him. And he was like, he was so calm about it. I was like, how was it? He's like, he was so calm. So he plays for, I think, Green Bay. But when he started out, he went to the Patriots. Was it the Patriots? No, he went to Philadelphia. And right out the gate, he got a ring because they won the Super Bowl that year. And I thought that was pretty cool. Then he went to Green Bay. I think he's been to the Patriots. I think he went to Philly. Did he go to the Patriots? I don't think he went to the Patriots. I think he went to Philly, then to Green Bay. But anyway, my brother was there with him when they told him where he was going. And he said he was really calm. I think I would have been like, phew. When we thought my brother was going, we were just excited. So we was just all handing around. We gave him a party. Now, that's painful when you don't go. Ooh, that's painful for everybody. Yeah, it is. But anyway, congratulations to all the young fellows who made it to the NFL. Do your thing, baby. I look forward to seeing your names on TV on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. Listen, please tell me why people do this. Don't you know that this is dangerous? So Gwinnett County street racing incident leads to more than 80 people being arrested. Good, because I think that's stupid. Why would you be street racing? That's dangerous. You're endangering your life and the lives of people that surround you. You're endangering the lives of passing pedestrians, passing drivers. Why would you do that? So 80 people went to jail. I'm glad. That's good for them. 26 cars got impacted. They found 5 guns. Just a whole bunch of nonsense out there driving fast on the street. Like, listen, I'm not upset about it. I think this is horrible. I'm glad Gwinnett police cracked on them. I'm glad they arrested them. I'm glad the cars got impounded. Your cars is made to be driven safely, not for you to be out there playing games where you could injure yourself and others. So I'm happy about it. Good. I think that's stupid. You want to race cars, then become a race car driver for real. Not on the street. A pizza delivery driver's vehicle was damaged in the incident. The man trying to make a living for his family. He delivering the pizza, can't even get people their pizza on time because you out there doing stupid stuff. Now he's in an accident. Now he doesn't have a car, which is going to hinder him from doing what he got to do because you out there acting stupid. Anyway, Gwinnett police officers, the Gwinnett Police Department said we're not dealing with this. We're not gonna have this in Gwinnett County. And yes, thank you. I just think that's so dumb, y'all. I just do. All right, listen. I know y'all love cats. Y'all see them, y'all want to pet them and cuddle them. But here's the thing: there was a cat downtown Lawrenceville last week. The cat had rabies, and he attacked 2 people. So you walk up on these cats. Do not touch them. Don't even bend down where they are. Do not, because you don't know if they have rabies or not. It says avoid. Listen, the Gwinnett County Department of Health said avoid any animals acting in unusual ways. You ain't got to tell me that because I ain't walking up on no cat, no dog, no cat, no nothing. If I see a squirrel making faces, I ain't walking up on him either. And I love rabbits, so if I walk on a rabbit, he's acting a little nuts. But guess what I'm going to do? Not say anything, keep it moving. Anyway, 2 adults were attacked by a cat Tuesday near the intersection of Crogan, East Crogan, and Buford Drive, the county said. The Lawrenceville Police Department captured the cat and brought it into Gwinnett Animal Welfare and Enforcement. The cat tested positive Wednesday for rabies. So that's right. So now the people probably got to go get rabies tested and rabies shots and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, rabies can spread to people or pets through bites or scratches. So foxes, raccoons, and other wild animals carry it. Yeah, so don't walk up on a fox. Don't walk up on a raccoon. Don't walk up on nothing wild living on the street. Don't walk up on anybody dog, anybody pets. The rabies virus attacks the central nervous system, and if untreated, is nearly always fatal in humans. So if you walk up on any animal that has rabies and they scratch you, and they break the skin, you need to get to the doctor to the hospital as soon as possible. I'm talking about lightning fast, because it can attack your nervous system and is nearly always fatal in humans. So do not. Early symptoms of rabies in humans include fever, headache, general weakness, and discomfort. So if you have any of those symptoms, you've been scratched by a cat, a dog, a squirrel, a rabbit, whatever, a raccoon, a fox, whatever, you need to get to the hospital ASAP. I'm talking about like yesteryear. Get on over there so they can check you out and make sure that they can help you get rid of the rabies if you've been come in contact with an animal that has been diagnosed with rabies. So I know that's a little scary, but don't be walking up on no cat. Oh, he's so cute. Do not do that. I know you wouldn't walk up on any other animal. Do not walk up on a cat. It's so cute. Don't do it. I'm just trying to help you out. Now, if you need to reach out to the Gwinnett County Animal Welfare Enforcement Bite Office, there's a number that you can call. That's 770-339-3200. That's 770-339-3200, and that's extension 5576. Again, that number is 770-339-3200, extension 5576. Don't walk up on the cute cat, okay? I know they're cute. Don't do it. Do not. To read more about this, you can go to ajc.com. You can read everything there about what to do, how to protect yourself, your family, away from animals who may have rabies or any other diseases. Okay? I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So Good Samaritan Health Centers of Gwinnett County, we call it Good Sam, has teamed up with Project Hope to increase vaccine confidence among underserved populations. In Georgia, 13 clinics are partnering with Project Hope, including Good Samaritan, 2 Norcross locations, 1175 Commercial Court and 5949 Buford Highway. According to Good Sam Gwinnett, the patient population serves mostly Hispanic, 77%, single, 56% women, 63% with the median household income of $22,783, supporting 4.4 individuals. So these people are pretty in need. So between the 2 clinics, they administer around 50 to 60 vaccinations per month. It says it is our greatest honor to serve Gwinnett County residents and especially those most vulnerable, said Executive Director Gregory Lane, PhD. Information provided by the organization. Not only do we care about their physical health, but their spiritual well-being too. In partnership with Project Hope, we are bringing a necessary resource to those neighbors who have learned during the pandemic that we can be dependent on. So, they want to take care of the whole person. That's a good thing. So that's kudos to them for doing that, because I know everybody don't believe in the vaccine. I do. I had COVID. I lost my mom to COVID. My whole family had COVID, and we were sick. I was sick to the point where I didn't know if I was going to live because I couldn't breathe. And I've never been sick like that. And so, and I got the vaccine, and I've been doing okay. And I've been in places where there are a lot of people. Now, do I think I've had COVID again? Yeah, I do, because I was sick again, but I wasn't sick like I was the first time, but I was sick. And so I believe I had it again, but I believe that because of the vaccines that I received, I wasn't sick like that. So I know people have their own opinions about the vaccine, but I really believe that it helped me, and it keeps me safe. And I know people don't believe that. And trust me, when they first talked about giving the vaccine, I was the first one saying, I ain't getting no vaccine. And my mom was the first one saying she was, and she didn't get the opportunity to. So I take the vaccine because I know she would have wanted me to take it, especially now. All right, let's keep it moving. Earlier this month, the Aurora Theater launched an effort to acknowledge and honor the Native American and indigenous communities that were first storytellers in Lawrenceville. See, I think what people don't know is that, well, they probably do, but anyway, the Native Americans were the first people in Gwinnett County before it was Gwinnett County. It was their land, and of course, like we know the history, the land got stolen and taken. That's what happened. I know some folks don't want to admit that, but that's what happened. It was a Native American land. They lived here. If you look at the history, you'll see that the North Georgia was full of Native American people, and they got pushed out of their lands because they thought there was gold. Europeans thought that there were gold there, so they pushed them out the land. They pushed them all the way out the land, and they took the land. They took it. So anyway, the Trail of Resilience, the beginning of understanding event, brought together community members to the Lawrenceville Art Center to listen and learn from Joey Jordan, a member of the Snipe Clan and the Maharan Nation, and honor Andromeda's Grimm's art piece, Rocky Boy. So Andromeda of the Miwok and the Chippewa Creek tribe shared how their Newcomb grandmother made sure they learned about their culture and inner strength. Andromeda's grandmother was taken from her home in the Rocky Boy Indian Reservation at a young age, placed in boarding school, and made to conform to the behaviors and customs of her non-indigenous classmates. So she was not only did they take the land, they took the grandmother and made her conform to their way of living, and to pretty much not have their customs, not live the customs that she was used to. But her story tells a story of resilience, and it also keeps their culture and their history alive, which is really important. Like we all have a history and a culture that we want to keep alive. Black folks have a history and a culture. All people do. I think for the people who have tried to erase history and culture, shame on you. I'm just gonna say it just like that. Shame on you. You tried to sweep things under the rug. You don't want it exposed. You don't want it talked about. Shame on you. Because it's probably because of you, a lot of this stuff is the way it is. I'm just saying. Listen, if you're guilty, you're guilty. Anyway, I wish I had seen that. So anyway, if you want to know more about that, the Aurora Theater is planning a celebration in November for Indigenous History Month. So November is Indigenous History Month, and they're planning a celebration at the Aurora Theater. So for more information, go to www.auroratheater.com. you can take part in it. And I think I'm going to try to go there because I wish I had known about this event earlier because it sounds I like history. So I think it's going to be really good. So the Gwinnett Entrepreneur Center, which opened 3 months ago, is celebrating the first National Small Business Week with a series of free events. So this is Small Business Week. Yes, it is. So shout out to all my small business owners out there. I know you guys work hard because I work hard. I'm a small business owner. I know you work hard. But anyway, if you want to go and take advantage of some of these events over at the Gwinnett Entrepreneur Center, you can do that. They had an event that started this morning, so you missed that one already. It was called Riches in the Niches. That was going to be a class, a workshop. So that started at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, I just found out about that today. But tomorrow, if you want to be a part of the Small Business Book Club, they're going to meet tomorrow from noon to 1 p.m. at the Entrepreneur Center. The book that they're reading is called The Entrepreneur's Playbook. So if you want to check that out, you can. Then on Wednesday from 2:30. From 2 to 3:30, John Wade will present a workshop titled Land Better Clients and Achieve Better Pricing for Your Services Business. Yes, that sounds interesting. Ray will talk about, will teach how to write proposals with confidence and improve business bottom lines. I might need to go to that one because I don't know how to write a winning proposal. Let me say that. Listen, I'm not afraid to say what I don't know how to do. I don't know how to write a winning proposal. Like, I want to write $1 million proposal. I don't know how to write that. I've never written one. I've never seen one. How about that? But anyway, if you want to take part in that, this coming Wednesday, if you want to learn how to write a winning proposal, yes, 2 to 3:30, John Ray is going to be present that class. On Thursday at 10 a.m. to noon, Austin E. Thompson, who is our Lawrenceville council person, he's going to be doing a workshop. Your entrepreneur journey begins with business planning. So Thompson will teach how to plan and navigate through business phase of your business life cycle. Yes, that's going to be 10 a.m. to noon on Thursday. See, again, I'm going to miss that because I'll be live on the air at 10 a.m. Unless y'all, I do the show live from there and I get a chance to see it. Friday, May 6th. From 1 to 3 p.m., Gwinnett County Public Library will present business resources at your local library you may be missing out on. The library staff will give information about digital resources, maker spaces, and other benefits, and will issue library cards on site. So they got a lot of stuff planned. I might attend some of this stuff. So anyway, you want to know more about the Entrepreneur Center. It is beautiful. I've been there. I've taken a tour with Stephanie, who runs the center. It is beautiful. It's located at 405 North Perry Street in Lawrenceville, 405 North Perry Street in Lawrenceville. If you want to register for all of these events, you can go to ajc.com. You can click on local and you'll see all of the events there and you can register for them. So check them out, especially if you want to know how to write a winning proposal, or if you want to talk about your life, your journey your entrepreneur journey, or if you want to learn about some of the resources that the library has, go check out all these free events for you. All right. So listen, that's all I got for you. I'm about to go to my last song for the day. Then I'm going to come and close it out. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song.
Sure, we had fun tonight. You and me felt alright. But it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars above. All I need is my precious space. Yeah. Why you so serious? Can't you just be mine for a night, my love? Take it off, put it on, then be on your way. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been too hurt before. I've been through hell before. So hold on to my, now hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So hold on to my, yeah, hold on to my heart.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration, and here it goes. It says, your past is always going to be the way it was. Stop trying to change it. Let me say that again, because somebody need to hear that. Your past is always going to be the way it was. So stop trying to change it. One thing you cannot do is go back and change the past. I know some of you wish you could time travel. I know, get in the DeLorean and go back in the time and change some things. We cannot. Because if we could, guess who would? I would. There would be so many things I would go back and change. The first thing would be to go back and change the fact that my mom left me. And I know she didn't leave me because she wanted to. But that would be the very first thing I would go back and change. The very first thing. But we can't change the past. The past is the past. Right? The past is the past. And here's the thing. The future can be bright, but you got to believe it's going to be bright. Right? You got to believe that you can make a life about what you want to make a life about. But if you spend your time looking back in the past, there's no way to see the brightness of the future. There's your existence because you're so focused on the past. And I say to you, what are you going to focus on moving forward? The future or the past? That's all I got for you today. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 47 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you to life for that. Be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com if you missed any episodes of the show. All the episodes are there. Just click on the play and watch and listen to all the episodes. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Connect with me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And connect with me on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett, the number 1. If you listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars. I love you guys. I thank you so much for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Y'all stay safe out there, my friends. Stay safe. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.